Garrett, what's up?
Hey Matt, what's up?
Okay, so today I'm going to be explaining a little bit of FNAF lore, okay? We're doing the first game all the way up to the third game, okay? We're doing FNAF Lore Five Nights at Freddy's. You ready? Are you pumped up for this?
I was born ready for the FNAF lore.
We're gonna start with the first game that was ever released, FNAF 1, Five Nights at Freddy's, okay?
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna start with a little bit of backstory. We're not gonna jump into it. Okay.
Who's that?
Five Nights... That's Freddy Fazbear.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we're gonna start with a little backstory. We're gonna start with who made Five Nights at Freddy's, or who made Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Okay.
Okay.
So there's two people that made Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. There's William Afton and Henry Emily. These are very important people in the universe. These aren't like game creators. These are the people in universe for story. Okay.
Okay.
William Afton is the tech guy. He makes animatronics, and Henry Emily has like the good ideas. He's good for business.
So he's.
But we're not gonna focus on Henry. He's like the Mr. Beast of Freddy Fazbear.
And William Afton's like the face of. He's like the face.
He's the guy
of
that's
it.
really. He makes the animatronics.
Oh, okay. So he's like a manufacturer for it. Okay.
So we start our first game in the good old year of 1993, and we're playing as Mike Schmidt. Okay, and we're gonna start working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and we are the night guard. So
is there something special about Mike Schmidt, or is he just your ordinary guy that got caught up in the wrong crowd? You could say
there is something important, but for now he's no one. He just got caught into it.
Just your average Joe, just your normal guy.
He's your average Joe.
Okay.
He's your average
He
Joe.
could be me. Like that could have been me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. First question. Do you know the four animatronics in FNAF 1? Do you know their names?
Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Bonnie, and Cupid.
That's not correct. I'm sorry. There's no
Foxy.
That's Foxy. Okay. There are four animatronics in FNAF 1. These are the little guys that go to your office and they say hello, and then they kill you if they get there. But we're at that part.
Not yet. They don't kill you yet.
So in FNAF 1, this is how the game plays. You have two doors, one your left, one your right, and you have a limited power to close the doors and you survive until 6 a.m. And if animatronics in your little office, then you're fucking dead. You die.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. I played it like once or twice, I think.
Yeah. And the only character that can talk to you in FNAF 1 is Phone Guy. He leaves messages at the start of the night where it's like, hello. I'd like to leave a message for you on your first night. And he explains like roughly what's happening in the story.
Okay.
And if they get in your office before 6 a.m., you get stuffed into a Freddy Fazbear suit, which they kill you, basically.
Wait. Say that if you get in your office before... Oh, so if they break in, you get in the Freddy Fazbear suit. They
kill you. They stuff you into it.
Oh, okay.
This place is a little haunted. I will say it's a little haunted. Because stuff does change. There's cameras, as you probably know. There's stuff on the cameras that change randomly because it's spooky, haunted. This is the same poster on the wall, and it changes between two different images randomly.
Okay, is there a reason for that, or is that just like...
Oh, there's a reason. There's a reason why it's haunted. There's ghosts!
Dead children, right?
There were 4 children before you were ever there, and they were murdered at a Freddy Fazbear location. Oh no.
Oh my god. Children? They killed children?
They killed children.
That's so messed up.
Those 4 kids haunt Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And that's why there's so many spooky things going on. And unfortunately for Phone Guy, on the night 4 phone call, he does die.
He dies?
Okay. He dies. He's in the office. You can hear him because he leaves a message for you. They're all pre-recorded. And he dies.
Who's that? Who's knocking? Oh my god. Freddy Fazbear.
So Phone Guy dies on this call, unfortunately.
Did Freddy Fazbear kill him? Or is that on
Freddy Fazbear did kill him, sadly.
Oh my god.
He did get his little grubby hands on him. But that's just to show that they are willing to kill people, okay? But regardless, Mike Schmidt, your character, powers through and then gets the end of the week and gets their paycheck.
Hell
and
yeah.
they get out of there.
How much money? Out of there.
I think it's $120.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. $120 for 5 nights at Freddy's ain't bad.
For 5 nights at Freddy's. For 1993, that's minimum wage, so it's okay. So that's the year. That is FNAF 1 in a nutshell. That's FNAF 1. There's not that much story, but they did get a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's in there. The next game, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Okay? This one's very different. This one, you have a completely different office. There's no doors, and you have unlimited power. And once again, it's survive until 6 a.m. And it's set in 1987. That's very important. Do you know what happens in 1987?
Can I have a hint?
It's the Bite of 87!
Oh my god, I should have known!
The meme. And unlike last game, there were only 4 animatronics. This game has 10, so it's over double, and it's apparently a lot harder to survive throughout the nights. This game is very different because in between nights and in between deaths, if you ever die in the game, it plays mini games for you, which are little things that do have lore in them. As you can see on the bottom left, there's like Foxy, and there's a purple guy. Purple guy!
Just a purple guy, or is that the...
He is important. He's important. He's the purple guy.
I've heard of purple guys, so I'm sure he I thought purple guy was the phone guy.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay. Oh my god.
The marionette.
Jump scare.
This is the marionette. This is the puppet, which is a very important figure in the lore of FNAF, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In this video, you're playing as Freddy in the middle of the game. You're giving cake to kids, and there's one kid outside. Okay, this is very important because that kid gets mortaled. They get murdered by purple guy outside of the restaurant. Okay.
Oh my god, is he crying?
He is crying. Is the crying child?
Is that what he's called?
And
oh my god,
then you get jump scared. And then you just jump scared at the end.
That's stupid.
You get jump scared.
Stupid.
So that is important because that kid outside gets stuffed into the puppet, and that is the first dead child in the franchise.
And there's 3 more to go.
And there's actually 4 more to go.
4 more.
So there's 5 in total. So now the puppet is putting, there's 4 children, and the puppet is putting those 4 kids into the animatronics, which will then they possess the animatronics suits. Okay?
So wait, the one kid died, and now this is a jump where the rest of the kids are already dead.
Yes. So there's, after the kid murder, there's 4 more murders.
Okay, and now he's putting them in suits.
And the puppet is possessed, and then the puppet's making them possess the suits so they can like live on in the afterlife.
So is that you said William Afton made the animatronics?
Well, yes.
Is this like his making, or
we are getting there? We are getting there. So those are the 5 children that are killed.
Okay.
And then that is the lore for game 2. There's 5 deaths, and those original animatronics, the withered animatronics I was talking about, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Those go into FNAF 1 because FNAF 2 is a prequel to FNAF 1.
Okay.
Since it's set in 1987 and 1993 for FNAF 1.
That's
it is. So anyways, that is FNAF 2, and now we are going into FNAF 3. This is the final game I'm going to talk about in this. Okay.
Okay.
So FNAF 1 had 4 animatronics. FNAF 2 had 10. How many animatronics do you think FNAF 3 has?
4 to 10. 15.
That is incorrect. FNAF 3 actually has only 1 animatronic inside of it, which is Springtrap. Yeah, it only has 1. And so FNAF 3 is set in not a Freddy Fazbear location, but basically a haunted house. Because this is set way in the future. I think it's in like 2030 something. And it's a horror attraction based off of Freddy Fazbear's. So they're capitalizing on like all the dead children stories and everything at Fazbear's Fright.
They're capitalizing off the dead children.
Yeah, because it's a scary horror story at Fazbear's Fright. Yeah. So this is the office. Once again, there's no doors, but unlike FNAF 2, there is a the building's very old, so the ventilation's bad, the cameras are bad, so you have to manage those while you're keeping track of the one animatronic inside the building with you, which is Springtrap. It's set in 2033. That's the year it was. And the one way you can protect yourself basically is a noise lure. So if you're on a different camera than Springtrap and you put the noise lure on that camera, you move to that camera. He's lured by it because it's a noise lure.
That makes sense. So he can like hear, like.
Yeah, he can hear.
So is he like
and you
fleshy?
We're getting there. We're getting
I'm just
there.
Jumping the gun on everything because he doesn't.
You're
look
jumping
like
the gun on everything.
Mechanical.
He's
or
not.
anything.
I'm going to. Okay, there's another. This is my last video I'm going to show you, and this is very important. On the right is an old animatronic suit, which is called Golden Bonnie. Okay.
Okay.
So he's scared of the ghosts. He's never seen ghosts before, so he's really scared. So what does he do? He gets inside the Golden Bonnie suit. It actually kills him because the spring lock system in the suit fails and he bleeds out.
The spring lock system, huh?
Yeah, the spring locks. That's why it's
I
called Spring Trap, because the main character in this game is William Afton's dead corpse in an animatronic.
So that's Phone Guy after you, and Purple Guy.
Yeah, that is all of them. That's Purple Guy, Phone Guy, and William Afton in one suit. That's the same.
Wait, how long after the fact was that revealed? Like
he has been in. That was revealed at the end of this game. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's also been in the suit for like 50 years, ever since 1987.
So they just found the suit in some warehouse and they brought it to the new place?
Found it. They're like, oh, this... Yeah, and they'd be like, oh, this will be a cool decoration. It's a real animatronic, and it almost kills everyone.
And they didn't realize the decomposing corpse on the inside?
Yeah, they didn't notice that part.
They didn't notice that,
So at the...
That's fair.
Yeah. And then at the very end of the game... Fazbear's Frights, the location burns to the ground with Springtrap inside of it, which destroys what Afton destroys Purple Guy. Okay?
And they all live happily ever after with no more scariness ever again.
With nothing scary ever happening again. Or is there, because actually if you brighten the screen that says it burned down, you can see Springtrap in the background, and he, as he always says, he always comes back.
He survived?
He'll be back. He survives the burn, and he'll be back in other games. He's back in other games, and he's terrorizing more people, and he's still there. That is my explanation of FNAF 1 to 3. Okay?
Very simplified, you said. Am I missing a lot of details?
Very simplified. There's a lot of details I'm skipping over for simplicity, but that is the gist of it.
Oversimplified FNAF lore?
Oversimplified, yes.
I feel like I've learned a lot.
You got to grasp, okay.
I'm an expert.
You got it, you understand. You're an expert.
So you're telling me I don't need to watch all, 80 episodes of Game Theory FNAF?
You do not need to watch the 150...